your mitochondria and therefore your stem cells actually do vote. There's something called quorum sensing, where your mitochondria each detects the world around it and decides what it thinks the world's doing, and it votes with its friends using the same algorithms we use in crypto today, which is super elegant. And then they decide, should I be stressed? Should I not be stressed? Should I heal? Should I not heal? Is there enough energy? Is it a good environment? And this is why that idea of biohacking, change the environment around you and inside you to control your biology. You got to tell the mitochondria that they're safe and convince enough of them that they're safe that they believe each other. And that's why at the site of an injury, then you want to be able to make the rest of the cells feel like they have tons of nutrients, tons of energy, and all the right signals. And one of the things that is massively important is trace minerals.
Sure.
And the reason my tissues are the way they are is, number one, I made collagen into a $1 billion industry about 10 years ago by saying, guys, put it in your coffee, like collagen matters. It became, a big trend. And collagen is important, but not too much. Like 20, maybe 30 grams a day is all you need. Very excessive doses of collagen, in some people at least, could cause deposition of calcium via oxalate pathways. Same reason you don't eat kale and spinach, at least if you're paying attention, you don't, is you wouldn't want to have 2 pounds of collagen every day.
Yeah.
But I think it's hard to overdo it. So anyway, I'm digressing a little bit there.
That's okay.
You need minerals to form collagen, and you need extra minerals to heal. And if the body senses you're lacking even one trace mineral it needs, it cannot make an enzyme to heal, and it'll slow healing until it gets the minerals. And that's why Danger Coffee is my new coffee brand, and it has large amounts of trace and microtrace minerals. So my body is always replete with minerals that get taken out of your body by a lot of the paleo foods and a lot of the so-called plant-based foods that are pulling minerals out. So I think mineral sufficiency and vitamin DAKE are terribly important. And so, guys,
Vitamin DAKE?
Yeah.
The hell is that?
Go to vitamindake.com. This is the combination of D, A, K, and E.
Okay.
And the reason a lot of people say, I need my D3. No, D3 without A and K will cause tissue calcification. So I just look at them as one vitamin in the right ratios. And
I love that.
Vitamindake.com, all the stuff is there about which ratio and why. And so if you want to heal quickly, you have to have enough minerals. You have to have fat soluble minerals. You should have your thyroid, your testosterone, and then we got into stem cells. We know where they are in the body. You could do things like hyperbaric or hot and cold therapy that activate stem cells, make them more active.
Yeah.
There are supplements that probably cause your stem cells to release a little bit more from your bone marrow.
Like what?
I'm blanking on its name.
All right, no worries.
It's like $170 a month. But
don't worry about it.
You would take it while you're injured and for a while, but don't take it every day, because if you overstimulate secretion of stem cells for 10 years, you'll run out.
Whoa.
Right? So I think you want to pulse it. Or you could do what I do, is grow them in a dish and stick them back in. And so twice I've had every joint and everything in my body.
So that when you're taking them from your own body, you are taking them out, multiplying them, and putting them back in.
It's called culture expanded. And now,
what do you think of that compared to what they call day zero stem cells, i.e., like from the umbilical cord or embryo of a fetus?
This is going to make half of stem cell people very angry and the other half cheer. Like I said, it's very tribal.
I know.
All of them have good and bad.
Yeah.
In the last 10 years of doing lots of stem cell therapy, I would only use culture expanded umbilical cells if I was going to use umbilical cells. Because what they're doing there is they're taking umbilical cells from one person.
Yeah.
They're putting them in a lab. They'll test it very extensively.
Yeah, they're finding the best.
Yeah, and then they'll treat thousands of people, because it's like having a farm. They're the seeds. They just keep growing new stem cells.
Yeah.
And I've had very profound results on my health from using those. I know that they work. Now, you could argue, and some people do, that type of stem cell, culture expanded umbilical cells, well, they might be expanded too many times, so they might not be as effective. I don't think that's very real.
They keep testing them, don't they?
Yeah, but there's like, well, how many times can they replicate before they start getting weaker?
Right.
They account for that because when they culture expand them, they put them in a stressful environment, so only the strong survive. So these are like,
interesting.
Thousands of generations of only the strong survive. So I think that's what I would want to do. unfortunately, in the US, it's hard to do that because the regulators don't like that. So I have my own stem cells that are taken out and culture expanded in the same environment. And I can just order 100 billion of those if I get interested and I put them in.
But year 50 compared to day 0 stem cells, what's the comparison there?
Well, I pulled those out when I was 40. So I have 40-year-old stem
Which
cells.
I don't actually know how old you are, but I'm just saying a person, if they're getting into regenerative medicine, they're probably entering in 40s, 50s, 60s, whatever. So like year older compared to day 0.
So as soon as you can, you should get your stem cells taken out and banked. So you always have stem cells at that age. So calendar says I'm 50. The lab tests say I'm 39.
Yeah.
And my
how old are you?
I'm 50.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's great. I just guessed.
Yeah, but it's funny because my labs, like the true age and all that, say that I'm 39, and I'll probably be about 32 after the next intervention I do.
If you did, you can tag myself or Dave Asprey on the Instagram. I'm an Align Podcast. He's at Dave Asprey. Thanks also for checking out the YouTube page. Subscribe over there so you can see the video for this episode as well as instructional content each week. That is it. That is all. Appreciate you. I'll see you next week.